Welcome to another product of the month video, and the product for this month is some wire. Like I said, the product for this month is some wire. This is wire from Best Connections. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that these guys are a sponsor of the channel. In no way am I using this as a product of the month just because they are a sponsor. I've been using their wire long before they became a sponsor of Rocky X TV. As you can tell, you can get it in all different colors and different gauges and stuff. This is just like my main wiring setup. I have spools of wire pretty much everywhere, but this is the main stuff that I use. Now this is CCA wire, not OFC. If you're not familiar with those terms, OFC is oxygen-free copper and CCA is copper-clad aluminum. A lot of people see copper-clad aluminum as a bad thing. I actually really like the wire as long as you are wiring things properly with the proper size wire and using the proper connections. You'll have no issues whatsoever using copper-clad aluminum wire. So if you're looking around on like Amazon or eBay, somewhere like that, and you come across some wire and you're like, wow, you know, that's a really good price for wire, you know, what's going on here? Most of the time it's going to be copper-clad aluminum style wire. And like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with using copper-clad aluminum wire. As you can see, that's all I use. If oxygen-free copper wire were less expensive, there's a few applications that I would use it in, but very few. And even in those applications, you could still use the CCA style wire. And again, using the proper sized wire and the proper connections. If you've been a subscriber to my channel for a while or watched quite a few of my videos, you'll know that I do a lot of wiring. And like I said, I use the CCA style wire for everything. And I have no issues with it whatsoever because, again, for I don't know how many times I'm saying this, but this is the most important thing. And this is why CCA wire gets a bad review whenever you look on like Amazon or eBay. People talk bad about it because they're not using the correct size. They're not using the correct insulation. They're not using the correct connections. And they're just not doing things correctly. If you've seen a lot of my wiring, I try to, you know, make my wiring as clean as possible, as professional as possible, and I have absolutely no issues whatsoever with this type of wire. So enough rambling. So that's it for the product of the month video for this month. And like I said, Best Connections are a sponsor of Rocky X TV, so I am going to leave a link to them down in the description. Make sure to check them out at 12voltwire.com. They have, you know, great prices on this kind of stuff. I stand behind their product, and I'm also going to give them a shout out. If that upsets people, I'm sorry, but you know, any company that's nice enough to send something out like this, they recognize that I've been using their product for, you know, quite a while, and I use quite a bit of it, and then they want to come on board and sponsor the channel, then I'm going to try to support them as much as possible, despite if it makes people upset or if they think that I'm pushing their product just because they're a sponsor. So, you know, sorry if I upset anybody with that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out some of the other product of the month videos. I release a new product of the month video every second Sunday of every month. I also have another monthly series called Monthly Tip or Trick, and I release that on the third Friday of every month, so make sure to check those out. And I've got all kinds of different stuff in my channel, all kinds of different videos, how-tos, reviews, build videos on 2 different Jeeps. So make sure to go in there and check those out. If you find a video that you like, hit the like button. If you have something to say, leave it down in the comments. And if you find a couple videos that you like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.